Hey, welcome back. So as you can see, I'm wearing a Trump hat and a mask that backs the blue. Of course, you know, in American society today, these are symbols of hate. They're not symbols of free speech or like just watching your favorite TV show, Friends, whatever it is. No, they have an ideology behind them that doesn't coincide with a group of people. So they're symbols of hate. Now, I disagree totally. I don't believe that they're symbols of hate. Just like your symbolism of the rainbow flag or the BLM flag or the Antifa flags should not be symbolism of hate. You can't have it both ways, one or the other. Now I want to just talk about how we're in a civil war. Now it's one of those preludes to something bigger that's happening in America. Now we see that companies are in the cultural revolution to fundamentally change America from within. The problem is that there's still probably about a good 65 to 75% of Americans that don't think that any change should happen to America. So their ideology is falling in line more with the radicals on the left than it is with mainstream America. That being said, maybe 5, maybe 10 years from now, maybe that would be the norm after we have this civil war. As you see now, mayors, governors, congresspeople of certain states already are erecting walls in their states to prevent the government's interference in their people's anarchy. Now, that to me is civil war. Because now you're having states pitted against each other. Because as I border one state, that state has anarchy. We have calm, peace, a relatively good balance of protests and riots, and it's not getting out of hand. But the state that borders us is getting out of control. So now it's spilling over to the state that we border. And so what we're doing is we're erecting control measures to keep those rioters or those protesters out. And then signaling to the federal government or our president of the United States that we don't want any of his Gestapos. Like they use these words that just to inferior, to make people think that it's racist. They use the word Gestapo or Nazi-like, just to get people riled up. What's amazing is that the ones that are using it are white leftist liberals who are absolutely the worst people on the planet. I cannot stand them. I just think they should just all, get on their knees and suck a black cock. Yeah, all you white liberals, go do that. Because that's what you seem to want to do. You're so aching to be accepted by the radicals that you almost bend over and take it up the butt from them. I mean, I think you would like it. It's crazy. Anyway, getting back to our civil war, because I got off a little bit there. It's coming. Now, we can see already that companies are aligning themselves with the radicals. So what to do? You can't protest those companies. You can't boycott them because these are things that we probably, they come to us and we need them. And, this is still a free country for today. So But we can let them know how we feel. So go out there, patriots, and let them know how you feel. Now, we cannot stop what's already open. Pandora's box is open. States are already erecting barricades between states. So that's the first prelude to a free fall. Federal agents are going into city, and soon it would be military, and then martial law, and then of course military will be patrolling and making sure that citizens, and that's when you live basically in a Syria situation where we're just tribalism will start forming, where this neighborhood is a strong supporter of the Constitution and that neighborhood wants socialism, and will erect borders from that neighborhood to our neighborhood, and that's how it starts. And cities will fight cities, and basically the collapse of capitalism, or the American way, the republic, will no longer exist. Now, do I see this coming? Yes, I do. I think it's going to come fast if we don't make the right choice, 2020. I think that patriots will march, they will rise up, and they will not support our country becoming a socialist country, which will cause the Democrats, should they win the House, the Senate, and the presidency, to enact martial law and laws that affect free speech, affect the Constitution, and subsequently try to disarm Americans so that they don't rise up to their tyranny. I see it coming, but we can avoid that if we just stay the course. Nationalism is important, populism is important, but what we need is a strong president, and not only president, we need a strong Congress, and we need to keep on pushing for the House. I understand that it's going to be a hard battle to get the House and the Senate, and keep the presidency. It's going to be a hard battle. The country is divided, and the votes are split, and both sides will try to steal the election. So that's when the Civil War will happen. We'll see this coming. So be prepared. Patriots, arm yourselves. Make sure that you stockpile. Train your family. Preppers prep. And we'll see you November 4th and see what happens. I'll keep posting videos. You make comments. I'll try to follow up. Take care.